But the big headline tonight, President Biden canceling a campaign event after testing positive for COVID-19.
And this comes as the president is already under a lot of scrutiny from fellow Democrats over his health and stamina. Fox 5's Nana Bonsu live outside the White House now with the very latest update on the president's health. Nana.
Yes, Jim and Angie, tonight the president will not return to the White House. We're told he went straight from Las Vegas to his home in Delaware, where he is isolating after testing positive for COVID-19 this afternoon. Now, President Joe Biden's doctor says his symptoms are mild, including a cough and runny nose. Now, at the president's first event of the day, we're told he, quote, felt okay, but when he didn't get any better is when he tested for COVID-19 and the results were positive. That's when he canceled a planned speech. He was later seen boarding Air Force One to fly back to Delaware. Now, this isn't the first time the president, who is 81 years old, has contracted the virus. He tested positive back in 2022. The president's doctor says Biden is being treated and has received his first dose of Paxlovid, a COVID-19 treatment prescription for adults who are at high risk. Fox 5 did speak with Dr. Imran Ali, a geriatric care specialist at Mount Sinai Hospital. He says the United States is seeing an increase in COVID-19 infections among older adults, but believes the president will recover.
From the last physical exam performed by the White House physician, President Biden did pretty well. For his age, he has very little of any chronic medical conditions. Atrial fibrillation is very common and it's very well controlled. Blood pressure, cholesterol levels have also been very well managed. So in general, President Biden is a good, healthy 81-year-old. So chronological age and physiological age is something I really stress.
Now, as we have been reporting, there is a new COVID variant out there, and COVID-19 cases are currently rising across the country.
We're at a different place where we don't have to necessarily go back to masking and all that we were doing before, but just common sense, especially if you are a COPD patient, a congestive heart failure patient, on chronic steroids, or especially if you're on chemotherapy, which puts you at a higher risk of adverse outcomes, no matter what kind of variant we have. And always speak to your doctor about, your boosters and when you should get your next one.
Now, Dr. Ali says the next round of boosters should be ready this fall. Now, the White House says President Joe Biden will remain at his home in Delaware, where he will self-isolate in Rehoboth. And doctors say that can be anywhere from 7 to 10 days. It just depends on the president's recovery. And the White House also adding that the president will continue office duties while he's away. Guys.